All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Arakakodash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to Yakim bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. And now, this article is from the RT, and it reads what Biden's New World Order really means. And it's funny because these nations are sick of it, man. And it's beautiful seeing this division, because this division is only going to lead into turmoil and chaos. It says, any new unity proposed by such an old world order creature as the current U.S. president will have one purpose only: serve Washington. Exactly. So Biden basically said that a new world order is coming, which, hey, he's not lying, man, because ultimately, America is the hub and the power behind, the elites, agenda, man. They are the muscle that threatens the whole world to submit. Right, so let's get into it. It says we all have that one friend who can't stop arranging things, whether it's matchmaking, dinner parties, or vacation itineraries, programmed down to the minute. They just can't kick back and take things in stride. The world has to revolve around them on their time and terms, which is this the place or the position that America has been in. It says the U.S. has been that guy for the world for the past several decades. Everyone's tired of it, but now it has a new invention. But now it has a new invitation to a new world order. And it's funny because you're seeing, the power of the BRICS nations, who have all these different commodities, who have all these different natural resources. Every country brings something specific and significant, onto the BRICS. So it's all in unison with one plan. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And with these resources that they bring, you've had a bunch of other countries try to submit, applications to join the BRICS nations, right? Because they see it as a superpower. It says, I think we have had enough. I think we have an opportunity to do things if we're bold enough and have enough confidence in ourselves to unite the world in ways it has never been. And this is coming from a place in which has caused chaos worldwide, man. America is single-handedly had a position in destroying, multiple facets of every country, man. But he's saying, hey, we have enough confidence in ourselves they're now saying they can unite the world. And that's where the scripture, and I'm going to grab that. But this is Jeremiah 51. Is Jeremiah 51, and I'm starting here at 7. Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Nobody wants to do business with America anymore, man. Nobody wants to be on the ending side or the short end of the stick, so to speak, man. All nations want to be that next superpower, but they understand in order to be the quote unquote next superpower, even though they're not going to be, because the next kingdom that reigns next is going to be through Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. The tabernacle of David. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. Right? We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country. For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up to the skies. But the point was 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken, right? Every nation had to basically submit to the wine, the philosophies of America in order to, stay afloat, man. Because they seen that America had that sword, that nuke, or the military might in order to take down and enforce rule, right? It says the nations have drunken of her wine, right? They are now seeing or waking up into the madness of this place and understanding that, hey, it's really when you, for example, when you watch that scene that I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, he brought that woman home from the bar and she looked good under all the lights and the drinks. Hey, but when he brought her home, everything on her was fake. She ripped her hair off. Hey, she only had one leg. She was bald. her chest and her butt was gone. That was all fake. So it's like waking up into a bad dream, man. Or a facade. That's ultimately just punishing you. The longer you live, right? It says, nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Now, to get back to the article, it says, I think we have an opportunity to do things if we're bold enough and have enough confidence in ourselves to unite the world in ways that it has never been. Now the scriptures say, for when they shall say peace and safety. Because that's what they're promising. They're ultimately promising a better future, a brighter future. So they're saying they're trying to unite the world. And really, when we go into the book of Sirach 12 and 10, and it says, never trust thine enemy. No nation should really be trusting Esau, man. Nobody should be trusting this devil. But that's for us, the scriptures, the laws, statutes, commandments. He showed this word unto Jacob, his statutes and judgments unto Israel. As for any other nation, they have not known them. But nevertheless, man, all these nations should have it in their mind now that you just can't trust this devil, man. You just can't trust him. So it says 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, because even this is this scripture is going to be on a micro and a macro level as well, man. This is wisdom as through your daily life, and when shit hits the fan, man. It says, for when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right? So all these nations have receipts of what Esau has done. But Joe Biden said that at a fundraiser this month. It says, Washington's boldness and confidence has led to unilateral regime change bombings, the arming of jihadist proxies in Afghanistan against the Soviets, and in Syria against President Bashar Assad, and Azov neo-Nazis in Ukraine. None of that has made the world a better place. So basically, they're showing forth the receipts unto America, man. It says just more chaotic. It's not like any of these places end up better off as a result, right? So they're telling you, every time America interferes with some shit, people always die. Infrastructure is always destroyed, and ultimately the people end up in the worst case. It says we were in post-war period for 50 years where it worked out pretty damn well, but that sort of run out of steam. It needs a new world order in a sense, Biden said. So Biden is basically trying to get countries, to trust, America. It says it worked out pretty damn well. For whom? Surely not for Latin America, subjected to constant intervention by Washington in its own interest. Same with the Middle East. For all those decades when it served primarily as America's gas station, true, or even for the EU, much of which has gone from being a collection of independent-minded allies to mostly a monolithic vassal for U.S. interest at the expense of its own, right? And even Trump said it. Trump's basically said he's going to stop, funding or donating if they don't pay him back. So what they're saying is everything that's being said in this article concerning the damage America has done is true. It says the same could even be said for my native Canada, whose economic interests were hindered by Biden himself when he unilaterally canceled a critical $9 billion pipeline project. That's not even to mention what they did onto the Nord Stream 2 pipeline, which was going to make gas cheaper or petroleum cheaper for everybody in the European countries, man. It says, let's keep going. It says the EU had its own critical pipeline of Russian gas, right there. Nord Stream blown up just a few months after Biden said right in front of German Chancellor Olaf Scholz that he'll find a way to end it if the Ukraine conflict popped off. And there it is. It says then after Biden's promises to help his European partners wean themselves off Russia's cooperations in exchange for backing Washington's strategy in Ukraine, reality is setting in for the EU leaders that their own blind trust is going to cost them. Not only do they now suffer from an overdependence on American fuel that's helping to drive inflation, but they're also stuck with Biden's Inflation Reduction Act that even further disadvantages the European industrial exports, already suffering from high energy costs to the benefit of U.S. manufacturers, and not even pleading a visit by French President Emmanuel Macron. So this whole article is going into, the hell that America puts on everyone. It says, yet Biden wonders why there seems to be a loss of interest in playing ball with the U.S. on its own terms under the old world that it dominated. Indeed, what a huge mystery, right? And that's sarcasm. If this is how Washington has been treating its closest allies, then is it any wonder that the rest of the world isn't exactly enthusiastic about anything else the U.S. might want to arrange for everyone? And this is what Biden said. I think we have a real opportunity to unite the world in a way it hasn't been in a long time and enhance the prospect of peace. Hey, let's grab another preset. This is Salakia. Isaiah 57 and 21. And it reads, there is no peace, saith Yahweh, my power to the wicked. Hey, so he ain't about to get no peace, because ultimately Yahweh Shemel Shai speaks about how he's going to throw this place down, man. Another reason as to why, these nations are opposing, the idea of linking and being allied with America. Let's go to Revelation 18, because this is speaking about the judgment of Babylon the Great. It says, nations stood afar off. Salakia. Salakia. It's a lot. It's another precept. One second. All right, I'm going to read this paragraph. It says, this New World Order that Biden is peddling sounds like the kind of party whose host would constantly be clanging on his wine glass to make speeches about himself and mud democracy while everyone just wants to mingle, and then demand that everyone participate in annoying party games that no one else finds enjoyable or beneficial. Basically saying those countries that are or willing to still ally with America at a time like this, they're losing it, man. It says, but it looks like Biden is already concerned that this time around a lot of invitations could remain without response, even if at the risk of having one's house firebombed as a result of rejection. Basically saying they understand the consequence of not getting down with America as well. And that consequence of not getting down with this beast or this nation, it could result in you being targeted, which they rather take that target of being on America's hit list than being allied with it, right? And that's why the scripture tells us this, because these nations are sick of this place, man. This is 2 Ezra 16 and 13. It says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. So like, nope, not this precept. Shoot, spare no arrows. It's Jeremiah 50. And I'm gonna start at 13. Because of the wrath of Yahweh Shemel Shai shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows. For she has sinned against Yahweh Shemel Shai. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her, as she hath done, do unto her. And that's the point, man. And Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to put that evil thought within their mind to do that, man. Because nobody wants to be hand in hand with you anymore, man. Hey, you've cut all your ties. All the business deals and contracts that you made with all the rest of these nations, and you've been the only one to benefit out of it. So they're tired of seeing the wicked rule too. Hey, they want to be the next superpower. They're not gonna be it. Hey, but if it means that they all have to gang up on you to for you not to be in this position, hey, that's what they're willing to do. And ultimately, Yahweh Shem Yahshua is gonna make that happen, man. So in Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the body. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakodash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to Yakim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.